AC/DC is one of the most iconic rock bands in history. With their energetic riffs, electrifying performances, and hard-partying reputation, the band has become synonymous with the genre they helped define. For almost 5 decades, AC/DC has been a staple of the hard rock scene, paving the way for countless bands worldwide. From their humble beginnings in Australia to their fast rise to fame in the late 70s and early 80s, AC/DC has built a legacy that has stood the test of time.
You want rock and roll? De hardste rock'n'roll komt uit Australië. Vanavond voor Veronica's Countdown is hier AC/DC!
AC/DC was founded in 1973 by brothers Angus and Malcolm Young in Sydney, Australia. The band began playing in local clubs and developing a fan base with their raw, blues-inspired sound. They quickly gained attention for their high-energy performances and their unique visual style, with Angus wearing his school uniform on stage. The band's early years were marked by a series of lineup changes, with original vocalist Dave Evans being replaced by Bon Scott in 1974. Scott's gritty, soulful vocals and devilish stage presence quickly became a defining characteristic of the band's sound and image. With Scott on board, AC/DC released 2 albums, High Voltage and TNT, in Australia, earning critical acclaim and a growing fan base. In 1976, AC/DC released High Voltage in the United States and the United Kingdom, featuring material from their first 2 albums. The album received positive reviews and helped to establish the band's presence in the international music scene. AC/DC's breakthrough moment came in 1977 with the release of Let There Be Rock, which became their first album to chart in the United States. The album showcased the band's signature sound, with driving guitar riffs and Scott's powerful vocals. The band's reputation as a high-energy live act also began to spread, thanks to their dynamic performances on tour.
What do you do to get the energy that you have on stage? Do you get yourself psyched before a show?
Psyched? Nah, I just walk on and it's on, you know? Switched on. I'm the laziest person you'll ever meet. I do nothing, you know.
The following year, AC/DC released Powerage, which further expanded their audience. The album featured standout tracks like Riff Raff and Sin City and solidified the band's reputation as one of the most exciting acts in rock music. AC/DC also released their first live album, If You Want Blood, You've Got It, capturing their electrifying performances on stage. But it was 1979's Highway to Hell that truly cemented AC/DC's status as a global rock phenomenon. The album featured classic tracks like the title track, Girls Got Rhythm and Touch Too Much, and went platinum in the United States. The band's reputation for hard partying and wild performances only added to their appeal, with fans around the world embracing the band's rebellious spirit. In February 1980, tragedy struck when Bon Scott died from acute alcohol poisoning.
Scott died. How was it coping with the death of a close friend?
Yeah, it's the same as for us, it was like losing a member of your family. So, it's very, very difficult to go through something like that, you know, because not only is it your, how do you say, your friend, it's also somebody you've been working with all that time.
The news was a devastating blow to fans and to the band, who had lost their charismatic frontman and creative force. But AC/DC refused to give up, with the young brothers determined to carry on in Scott's memory. The band quickly recruited Brian Johnson as Scott's replacement.
And I said, well, I'm not coming down. And at the end, she said something like, you must come. And I said, tell me the name of the band. And she said, no, but I can give you the initials. She says, AC wants to DC. I said, you mean AC/DC? And she went, Scheiße, I have said too much.
And in just a few short months, they recorded what would become their biggest album to date, Back in Black. Released in July 1980, the album featured classic tracks like Shoot to Thrill, Hell's Bells, and the title track.
Are there any fillers on Back in Black? I don't think there are. I think everyone's just an incredible track, and I think the album today stands up, as an overall entity. You know, there's no nonsense. It's just killer, no filler.
It went on to become one of the best-selling albums of all time, with over 50 million copies sold worldwide. For the next several years, AC/DC continued to enjoy unprecedented success, with albums like For Those About to Rock We Salute You and Flick of the Switch, earning critical acclaim and commercial success. The band's reputation as a formidable live act continued to grow, with their concerts becoming legendary events that drew thousands of fans to arenas around the world. Over the years, AC/DC has become one of the most influential bands in rock history, inspiring countless artists and shaping the course of the genre.
Best set, AC/DC on their first tour. A band that didn't pay attention, shares the same philosophy. No matter what any other band is doing, to thine own self be true.
Their distinctive sound, featuring Angus's searing guitar riffs and Johnson's powerhouse vocals, has become a hallmark of hard rock, while their electric stage shows have set the standard for live performances. Despite their ongoing success, AC/DC has faced their share of challenges, with lineup changes, personal struggles, and health issues affecting the band over the years. But through it all, they have remained steadfast in their commitment to their fans and to their music, continuing to tour and record new music well into the 21st century. In 2020, AC/DC released Power Up, their first studio album in 6 years. The album was a testament to the enduring legacy of the band, featuring classic AC/DC sound and style that fans had come to know and love. While the band's future remains uncertain following the recent retirement of drummer Phil Rudd, their influence on rock music is undeniable, and their place in the pantheon of hard rock legends is secure.
Ladies and genitals, it is my honor on behalf of Aerosmith and every kid who's ever rocked his ass off to induct AC/DC this night and forever into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
AC/DC's journey from Aussie upstarts to global rock icons is a story that reflects the enduring power of great music and the resilience of true artists. Through their raw, unapologetic sound and their larger-than-life stage presence, the band has become a symbol of rebellion and rock and roll excess. Their music continues to inspire new generations of fans, and their legacy as one of the greatest hard rock bands of all time is secure. As long as there are fans who crave the energy and excitement of classic AC/DC, their sound will live on, a testament to the enduring power of true rock and roll.
AC/DC rules.
Kick